I was just watching something on the news. They were saying something about like the Chinese citizens, even if they don't plan on raising their children in America, they want to raise them abroad, that they still want the citizenship. And they was wondering why would they want that. And I was thinking, if I think about it on this level, the only thing would be is like I told you, people Americans ain't gonna be able to be themselves. People paying to take your Akashic records and to scoop your Ace of Cups out and use it in order to empower them. If you were supposed to grow up and be a great dancer, there's some Chinese kid that's a great dancer right now as a child. So it's almost like a Lord God energy is taking something that God put in other people and put it in other people and make them great, and they will do greater things. It's not like Jesus. It ain't supposed to be like that, but this is why that movie with that little robot thing when they was looking at, I don't know if it's like everybody in the world or just America, where those people is just like big fat people riding around on those like floaty things, on those drones, right? Whatever that thing is with that little white robot with them eyes. I can't remember what his name is. Look like a little owl. Not Waldo. I can't remember what the thing. Echo. I don't know, something it was called. Okay. But like maybe that's okay for a regular populace, but the problem is we can have these people in our government. It's like something is infiltrated, and obviously if Americans are sitting in Congress and all these other rooms and asking these questions, you're not even ready. This stuff, the people doing, putting this stuff in their houses and stuff like that, it ain't even gonna matter, because somebody could just use your whole body and your brain and just be them and hide you in the back of something. I was thinking about that when it come to like so many people doing van life, because it sounds so, exuberating. It sounds so freeing or something. But I was thinking about it. Source was showing me on another level, like they're trying to classify people by like fitness or thinness, because there could be some very unhealthy thin people, but they're being discriminatory against certain people that's shaped a certain way, and they're like using calling them waste or something, or some of us that they kept stagnant to seem like we don't have nothing in the world. You might have all the dreams in the world, but you can't do it without finances. So some of us that's missing, we were already programmed to do great things with a lot of finances right now. We didn't get the finances, but our mind is still great. We're still holding on to those great things. So somebody, another nation, knows how to cleave on to that energy, that part of the brain that's creative. They already have the finances, or they already have somebody has taken your identity or your financial fingerprint, and so they have the money to start these things. They don't have to sit there and wait, like, wait, how do I get this money? Who stole my trust fund? Whatever, like this. They don't have to do that. A lot of people are sitting here because they don't know the first step, or a lot of people sitting here because they can't trace the steps, or they don't have finances to even pay a lawyer, to go to a lawyer and say, hey, I need somebody to help me find out about like my fingerprint of my identity or something. I don't know if they have identity theft lawyers or something like this, but somebody that has the programming where they can scan through and see. It would even be like if they took the Empress for case. If these people did this, was bold enough, or he was bolder, or they was bold enough to do this to the Empress, the I told you already, that would be the place to start, is with my identity on all different levels, even if they've been hiding it. If there's some secret society information, something like this, or a secret networking system, that would be the first place to start. And then setting the Empress right is, it's almost like the nation, God is not going to let this nation rise no higher than this woman right here. I told you that. So I'm just trying to tell you the little things that I can pick up on the energy, the way that I see the world. You may not see it that way, but I'm telling you, it's something that I just said right there. That's somebody that knows what I'm trying to say. They know the corporate lingo, or they know the legalese of what I'm talking about. That's where you start. Whatever they're doing to me, they're modeling it, and you allow them to do it to me. The Empress, knowing that the Empresses also have a high connection to presidents and stuff, and you discriminated against me about something, the language I speak, I mean, how I speak, or something like this when I get upset, or how I come across, or something when I'm being, when I'm doing my creative talks or whatever this is, it's like, that's just what this is. So it's happening to your children. it's also, again, like I said, you could be, this is not being prejudiced, this is saying something to the lengths of, I don't know, you get what you allowing. Somebody know that they were supposed to do right and they just didn't. This could even be a death here. They're killing these people and replacing them with manufactured versions of this person's identity. And these are the people that are in these positions in our government and sitting next to you, some of them on the podium right there. That's why I act like they don't know what they talk. I'm not even working in that department. That's the breakdown right there. The person that somebody was asking in that thing should have been able to tell them something just like what I just said. And I'm God's old model. So keeping me stuck and stagnant and not upgrading me, I don't have to sell my soul to be upgraded. You're going to want to upgrade my shit. I believe that I'm on an old ass server like OS. They could be on XOX. You know, I'm just making fun, but they could be on some other server now. I'm way on some other old server. These people don't care about nothing but money and a quick come up. Most of these people that's getting these come ups, they're not even gonna have this money or this status or nothing in a couple years because they haven't had this much money before. They're gonna blow through it, and this is the thing. This was the plan. And a lot of people that it doesn't matter what race somebody is. This don't got nothing to do with race. I told you that in the beginning. It didn't. It don't have nothing to do with it. It got something to do with something else. So if you're still looking at that, then that's a good place to start. Yeah, we should not harm these people because of this, but you should definitely be digging in. They should definitely be being probed, and you should definitely not let nothing that face value determine the outcome. I don't know what y'all technology you got to go in people's deepest thoughts or whatever this is, or to pick up on different intel or chips that's in people. I don't know what y'all got. I just know it seemed like some other people is more advanced, but why are they more advanced? Some people are mimicking races, and if like I said, America to me is the cradle of creation. So it ain't Africa to me. Okay, they would have something else to offer after all these hundreds of years if it was. You understand what I'm saying? So that's not, you're not gonna fool me with that. You're just not gonna be able to fool me with that necessarily. Hold on one second. So, um, you know what I'm saying? This was some kind of revenge or something here. But see, these people thought it was funny when they had me linked up with a stalemate, knowing I was the empress and I shouldn't have been with nothing less than an emperor, not a fake emperor, but an American emperor at that, or either somebody from the UK. It would have been better to have a UK emperor because that would solidify the standing that I have there in with England, and then also with Scotland, Ireland, and with this energy with America, possibly even Mexico on a lower degree, and to honor that marriage to that masculine that y'all turned into a star and moved him to Canada. That could also be a sibling or something like this, or it could also be something that's a closer tie or created in my own image. So I don't know. Like, people got to stop acting like these laws and stuff and the bills and just like the face value of these things is really what's running stuff. You know that stuff is so many laws and bills. Nobody even know. If you pick a group of 100, I about to say Mexicans, well, they probably know. But if you pick a group of Americans, 100 Americans, I bet you only one of them people could probably quote one bill or one code or one law, or like, you know what I'm saying? They might even say thou shalt not kill and bring the commandments in it. Even though nobody don't want to honor the commandments, that when somebody, if you pull these people to the side, they're probably going to pull up the commandments or say something like that. Oh, thou shalt not kill, or something like this. They're not going to be able to recite no heading of a bill or an article or anything. Okay? So, Sometimes people be trying to make something too difficult or something like this. Also, somebody has given a daughter, or somebody has given somebody else your Ace of Cups, and that person has been telling somebody the wrong information on purpose, acting like it's you. I'm rarely wrong. It's just you might not be able to see. Just like you think that I can't see the stuff y'all doing behind the scenes or that you done built. You can't see how I'm seeing it. There is something that looked like my husband that was around here doing something the fuck else. You're not gonna be able to change my mind. It's a program or something that is not listed yet because they're still using it. So there's not like, it could be Monarch or Blue Beam or something like this, but it could also be something else that they're not talking about yet. They're not writing about it yet because they're still kind of like using it on a high level. It's something that's in the makings, like, or it's already completed. They've been using it for 10 years, but they're not gonna put it on the books yet because they're still kind of using it or something like this. So somebody, also this could be why this love is not crazy. You were right, or something like you were right is in reverse because you're not talking to me. Like I've been told you a long time ago. And you know that. Somebody knows that. Okay? Also, we got Ukraine or UK rain energy in the upright here. Let's see what come out. Yeah, somebody else is sick over here. Somebody is saying that you were wrong. It's you that's sick, or it's your person that's sick, or your child, or this child, or something like this. It's this damn Chrissy Lux, or somebody else. The hot body that you wanted to present, or this younger woman, or this Marvel. Somebody else is sick. Okay, so this could be the last thing I told you, and you got mad at me and tried to say, no, it's probably you because I seen you from the background. Okay, well, I'm telling you, it's not me. It's this younger woman here that somebody was having some kind, this person might be somebody that's very clingy. Maybe this person was like inviting you to their house, and when you come, they run up and jump on you and kiss you all in your mouth and made you feel like a king or a man. And this motherfucker is sick. So I'm not wrong. Somebody you dealing with over there, maybe in California, or they from California. Somebody is sick, okay? And somebody is also mentally ill, and they are using somebody else's intel to communicate. This is how sloppy this shit is. I mean, I don't know what to tell you because I haven't even come to a conclusion as to what should be done next because I don't want to do it's dangerous without me being able to see what you got. I'm tired of talking and bringing up stuff that source is showing me and nobody is solidifying it or saying, hey, high five, that is what it was. Or wait, but we looking at it like this. And I said, well, okay, but if you read it like this, then that. I'm not going to keep on doing this one-sided, unrequited ass shit. You just act like you could come to some fishing hole and lift me up with on some hook and say talk and then put me back in the water or some shit like that. No, that's not going on here. Okay? And obviously, you can't dip into the Akashic Records no more like that because something is already sullied with something, okay? Because of what you've done here. And somebody don't want to admit this. Somebody could have even had you in a courtship with a child here. Or a young person or a child. It's in reverse, okay? Somebody is God or a God, presence of God on earth. They don't have to be in no courtship. All right? This could have been for money. So that somebody could get some, yeah, because somebody was they was keeping you on the hook or somebody else on the hook, and they was giving this other Nine of Pentacles, this person with this lavish lifestyle, they was giving them money, okay? And yes, it's something about not taking the high road, taking the low road, okay, here, and just putting it out on blast. Like, somebody can't take the high road here. These people, somebody wasn't even married to you to even have the right to do this. They didn't have the authority to do this. Somebody was not even married to you at the time to even do this, to put your assets over to this person or make your enemy what did I just say, power of attorney or something like this. Somebody didn't even have the right to do that. Somebody is just like, they could have killed this man and then they just took the relationship and put you in a relationship with them. This could be like a black widow. And the thing would have been they don't want the man. They knew that the woman carried the power the whole time. And they know that. And then they wanted to get rid of the man so that they could still be somebody that's a stranger or an enemy of yours got your whole. They know more about you than they remember when you stubbed your toe and it bled in high school and they called the principal. You know, you had to go home and stuff like this. Somebody knows everything, like little details that you done forgot about yourself. Yeah, somebody also is not lusting after somebody because you are Ace of Cups. Somebody don't like women that sound intelligent. Like, but you got to be careful. If you trying to hover over my life and call control over my life, motherfucker, and I sound more intelligent than you might as well pass me the baton so I can run my own life. You know what I'm saying? From all the different levels. I don't want to just be running it from down here because you show acting like you don't know what the fuck you doing. And you're not about to be playing with my name and my image. Okay? But this person could have listened to this moon energy and turned ugly towards this Ace of Cups. Like, look, she thinks she better than us. Let's show her. I got some files. I know about her. I used to be her Siamese cat or her black cat, or I used to be like the link that was attached to her when she was younger. And she used to fight, or she used to be a little bit ghetto, or this could be something like this, okay? But see, this person is like, oh, I'll do anything for you, but I don't know. This person is phony. We got death, the bad sons of David, the moon, okay? And then this man that's lustful, that's not lustful anymore, okay? But both of these people are looking at this Ace of Cups here. But it's like this person is not lusting over this Ace of Cups either no more, okay? Somebody could be thinking that you're gross or you're used or picked over, but these people is in reverse anyway. Yeah. And then again, so back in the day, somebody seen you or something like this and wanted to trap you in some kind of frame, or they framed you in something that they know this moon person did, and they attached this moon to this family and this man in reverse, your husband, your brother, your daddy, something like this, okay? Somebody knew who you was or something like this. Or this man wanted to have something to do with your little sister or something when they were 16 years old. And so this Adriana, this moon energy and this man was a threesome or something like this, but they're all looking towards, except for the young girl, she's looking in another direction. All right? And the man is looking in another direction too. They might even be looking at that this could be called judgment in a tower in the future. All right? This could be this Nicole energy. This could be one of these clones of this sister or something like this. But they was all looking at this Ace of Cups here. So these people these people got the knowledge from me. And then they had the nerve to try to block me out my own energy. Okay? And you start dealing with this 23andMe LaRasha energy. Okay? And that person was biting off the fabrics of my life and biting and nibbling all these assets that was over here in Washington or something for me, or with the royals. Okay? The royal spot, like I said, this is a Parham clone, and y'all put this person over here in this, now it's about to be a tower. It's about to be a tower. And if somebody was waiting for this person too, this person, but the sad thing about it is this person probably do like this person. But since you was playing with that bitch, there go the tower. I don't know. And then there's Sharon's lilies right here, which this Adriana could be one of these lilies. That's in reverse. And they about to see an ending. It's just what is happening. But anyways, y'all, I gotta go. Again. Okay.